so sweet. Hello everyone, so today I'll be making the famous Dujjonku, which stands for Dubai Chewy Cookie. It took Korea by storm and apparently it's really hard to get your hands on it. Also, my cousin told me that they sell it everywhere now. Sashimi restaurants sell it, noodle shops sell it, ramen shops sell it, so actually my cousin suggested me to try making it. They do sell it at this place called H Mart, but it's super expensive. I think it was $15 for 3 of them. So basically the size is about yay big, $5 for a single cookie. It's too expensive for me to buy, so I was like, why not just try making it myself? And here we are. So first, I gotta peel some pistachios that I bought from Costco. As you can see, it's pretty empty because I ended up eating like 1/5 of it. It's gonna be a lot of work, but I really have no choice. So let's get to it. All done. So here's about 30 minutes of peeling pistachios. My fingers are starting to feel painful, especially this thumb right here. Look at all those shells. Look at all those shells. Okay, now what we're gonna do is, since I don't have pistachio paste, I'll be making my own paste. I searched up the recipe and it said it's basically just pistachio. There's oil inside the pistachio, so that will kind of help create a paste. So we'll do that. Let's get to it. Okay, so what we need is pistachio. So I got my handy dandy scale and my handy dandy food processor. Okay, now it's going to be a bit loud. Maybe I should put a towel on top. So far that's how it looks right now. It's going to become more smoother later on, hopefully. Definitely a bit of oil seeping out of the pistachio. It's making it a bit more creamier. So let's grind it a little bit more. And as you can see here, it's starting to get some clumps. It's becoming more like a paste. Super interesting. Wow. become way more smoother. Still think we're not there yet, so just keep on grinding those pistachios. That's how it looks right now. I think that's good enough. I don't want to be overworking my food processor. I don't want to break anything, so we'll leave it at that. Okay, so I'll just pour this out and leave it to the side because we'll need it later on. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna be making the Gdaif noodles. Not sure if that's how you're supposed to pronounce it, but that's what I'm gonna go with. I couldn't get my hands on this ingredient, so I really have no choice but to make it from scratch. So let's do that. Okay, so first, flour. Potato starch. Salt, mix that all together. Veggie oil, water. Now I'm just gonna whisk all that together. That's good enough, nice and smooth. Now I'll just pour this into here. See if I can get all that in here. Okay, so now what we gotta do is we're basically making pancakes. Really super thin pancakes. So let's get started with the noodles. Let's see if I can get this super thin. Doesn't look bad, but I don't think it's supposed to look like this. Let's see if the second batch is much better. Still looks like noodles, right? Oh, look at that. So here it is, homemade Gdaif. These ones look nice. It's supposed to be this thin, I think. Maybe thinner than this. We're just gonna chop these up and then mix some butter in it, and in the oven it goes. So just gonna mix it up with butter. Just gonna melt this in the microwave for about a minute. Let's chop the good ones. Now let's chop. Mix, mix. Ta-da! Now we're just pour it onto here and spread it out. Into the oven it goes. Now we're gonna be making the marshmallow shells. So I got my marshmallow right here. But first, before we do that, we'll melt some butter. Now on low heat. Low heat, very important. We'll melt the marshmallow till it's all soft and gooey. Now we'll add some cocoa powder. Give that a mix quickly. Now while we let this cool off for a bit, let's make the pistachio filling. So let's put this to the side where it's cool. I got a mandu too. So this is how the Kadaev noodles are looking like so far. Still need to bake it for a bit. Bake it until it's basically this golden color right here. Like that. Bake it until it's that. Oh, that's hot. But yeah, bake it until it's all golden. Because we are hunters. So for the filling, we need the pistachio paste. We need some white chocolate. Salt. I'm just gonna put that in the microwave and melt it. So we also need chopped pistachio. I'll just grind that up. Kadaev's all done. So we'll put this into this filling and add the pistachio. And that will complete our Dujjonku filling. So good. Now I want to divide this and freeze it so it makes it easier when I am trying to wrap the filling with the marshmallow shells. So just a big scoop. Okay, so It's been 30 minutes and everything is rock solid, so it'll make it easier for me to mold these into little circles. First, I gotta mold this guy. So it looks like that, a round and smooth little ball. So it came out to 9, and then this one small one. I'll put this back in the freezer and we'll work on the marshmallow shells. So for the marshmallow shell, I'll put some oil on the cutter first so it doesn't stick. Not sure if this is gonna come off clean or it's gonna give me a hard time, but let's see. Just gonna try splitting it into half. Alright. Now, please hope this falls off clean. Maybe I'll put some more oil on this. It's sticking onto the surface, so that should be good enough. Let's see how many we got here. We got 9. It said I'll be able to make 10, but I only got 9 here. So I guess the measurements were incorrect, but that is fine. It's no biggie. Just gonna set up 9 of these before we start combining the cookies. Okay, so I got this big bowl which I'll put some of the cocoa powder in it so that I can roll the cookies after I wrap the filling with the shell. Let's start. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a first cookie is done. I'm gonna roll it inside the cocoa later. All done. That's how it looks. Nice and round, very beautiful. Just carefully put these inside the packaging. And this one, so my first Dujjonku ever. See how it tastes. I can see why this is a new trend in Korea. Not bad. It's so sweet.